Thank you so much for staying with us. It is still iBrand Daybreak, and now it's time to talk money. And of course, Forex has been one of the biggest financial markets, of course, when it comes to digital marketing. And a lot of people are still in doubt as to how to trade Forex. And this is one of the things we will be doing today on the show, talking about how circumstances have changed and individual retail traders now have a voracious appetite for currency knowledge. And it is that knowledge gap that right here we would be feeling. And with us right here is Vera Clement, financial market analyst of Pacific Union Africa, to help us answer many of those questions that are in the minds of people who want to make money via digital currency. Thank you for joining us, Vera.
Thank you very much for having me.
Actually, we should say thank you for joining us again.
Yeah.
Because this isn't your first time here.
Sure,
you know, the last time you were talking to us about how to understand the Forex world. But today, we'll try to take that knowledge further, especially as it concerns the digital trading coins when it comes to Bitcoin and all of that. You talked about the Dogecoin the last time and all of that. But help us, bring us up to speed on what's trending now in the Forex world.
Okay, basically Forex has been trending for over 500 years and it will still keep trending for years to come. I always tell people, as long as the United States of America still choose to keep their currency, which is the dollar, and Nigeria still keep the naira, the Great Britain keeps the Great British pound, then there will always be Forex, because you change from one currency to the other, and there would always be, that's just the basis of Forex. So there will always be Forex as a result of that. Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to trading Forex, what are some of the things that you think that people should be aware of? Especially, we know that times are changing, technology is improving, it's evolving. What are some of the things you think people should be aware of?
Okay, so when you're trading Forex, I think the most important thing you should go for is knowledge. You know, they always say knowledge is power. So it's better you go for that knowledge. Don't just jump into the market because you feel, oh, okay, somebody just told me about this, let me go and try it. Forex is a leveraged product. So it's better you have the knowledge of what you're actually going into. And trading Forex is very, very easy. Like, it's not something that it's difficult.
Well, you can say it's easy.
As a matter of fact, trading Forex is actually easy. Anybody can trade Forex. Personally, I've trained a 65-year-old woman how to trade Forex before. This woman turned Forex to game. As in, I was shocked when she picked Better Trader and she was shouting, I catch him, I catch him. So when she sees blue, she just feels, oh, this is profit, I catch him. Then when she sees red, she knows, oh, this is loss. Then she will just wait. So I now asked her, okay, what exactly are you doing on this app now? She said, anytime when I see the thing just go up, I go no, say, okay, whether make her sell them.
So she even so educated.
She has never been to the four corners of any school.
Wow.
So I was really shocked at what she was doing. And then before I could blink my eyes, you know, she had already taken a $100 account to like 200. Mama, she said, I know they sleep. I see money. You know, yeah, interesting. And you know, one of the things I always say is I know quite a number of traders, Forex traders, that have never been to the four walls of any school. This Forex trading is a skill. And this is a skill set that once you acquire it, it's going to pay you for the rest of your life. Get knowledge, like know what you're doing. And then for the rest of your life, as long as you're, you know, I ask people, when you're 70, whatever it is you're doing now, can you still be doing it? They will say, no, they will retire. But Forex is a job that you can't retire from. As long as you don't have Alzheimer's disease, like your brain is not shrinking, you don't have Parkinson's disease, your hand is not shaking, then you can always trade Forex.
So talk to us about the colors. You mentioned some colors just now. Talk to us about the colors, the candlesticks, those, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this terminology we call the Japanese candlestick pattern in the Forex market. Now, the candlesticks are not the only things you could use to, you know, analyze the market. There are bar charts and the rest, but the most popular, because you get all the information, you get the open price, you get the closing price, you know, so that way you get to know, just the same way it happens in the stock market, that you say, okay, Zenith Bank opened at so and so price today, and then by the end of the day, it's the winning pair or is it losing. It's still the same thing with Forex. So you can get to know, okay, the Great British pounds against the United States dollar, you know, opened at so and so price today. Now, that candlestick you're looking at, there are a lot of activities, a lot of buys and sells, miniature buys and sells on that candlestick.
Okay.
So by the end of the day, by the close of the day, you now get to see, okay, the New York closing time, which is 5 p.m., you now get to see, okay, this particular pair closed at this. So you know if it's a winning pair or a losing pair for that day. The next day, a new candle opens. You get the information, open price, closing price, you get the body. In that body are movements, buy, sells, buy, sells.
Okay.
The way we are sitting down here.
Colors.
Yeah, the way we are sitting down here now, for instance, there are a lot of buy and sells going on. Just the same way in the Nigerian Stock Exchange, a lot of buys and sells calls. Oh, okay, this person wants this. Hey, you know, the same thing too. So now when we have a green or blue candles, depending on whatever platform you're checking on, but generally it's always green. Some can even use white too. So you already know that, okay, what you're looking at is a bullish candle, meaning a candle indicating buy. So at that point in time, the buyers are in control of the market. That means the pressure to buy is more on that pair. Good. Now when you see a red candle, some use black. It depends on what. But personally, I prefer the colors.
But these are digital candles.
These are digital candles. Yeah, they are. Okay, they are just, you know, they are digital candles, not really candle like maybe a select candle that you now light your candle. No, no, no. These are digital candles that you get to see on your phone or your laptop or your, you know, TV, your smart TV and all that. So you get to see them. You get to analyze. Once you move your cursor on that candlestick, it tells you some information about that candle, the open price. You get to know where the price is at that point in time using that candle too.
Okay, just let's still stick with the candles before we delve further into the colors. For those who do not know, I know there are new candles every day in terms of trading.
In fact, there are new candles every minute, depending on whatever chart you're looking at. If we go to the minute chart, that means every minute a new candle forms. If we go to the hourly chart, every hour a new candle forms. You go to the 4-hour time frame, every 4 hours a new candle forms. So it depends on where you're looking.
Great. From the statistics you can derive from a candle, let's assume per day, closing, opening price, closing price. Can you use that to the statistics now as a measure of trading for the following day, like the new day?
Yes, yes. If you're actually dealing price action. Now there are patterns that this, I said something about Japanese candlestick patterns.
Yes.
There are patterns that this candlestick will form that would make you know whatever direction you feel the market will be going to the next day. Okay. So you can as well wait for confirmation before delving. Yeah. So, there are a lot of patterns like the Arami, the engulfing, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing. So once you understand these patterns, you're actually maybe a price action trader. You understand these patterns and then you wait for your confirmation candle to form. Then you can take your trade like the way we say in the cryptocurrency world. You can say, okay, GBP USD to the moon, or sell GBP USD and lock, throw the key in the well, stuff like that. So you can do that too. It's actually, these things are similar. They are correlating, Okay. So you can do the same way you do in the Forex market is still the same way you do in the cryptocurrency world.
Okay.
Yes.
But how do you now get the confirmation candle? I mean, not everyone will be patient enough to wait till that period of, okay, it's opened at maybe 480, closed at 495, for example, and that those who are 480, 490, let me just sell.
Let me just be, yeah. That's so actually a trading strategy. You can choose to, instead of waiting for the long bullish run or the long bearish run, you can choose to scalp, like 1 pip here, 2 pip there, 5 pip. Before you pick, that was what that mama was doing actually. Yeah. She was a scalper. She likes to just enter once you see any blue like this, hey, I catch up, hey, I catch up. So you can choose to do that. So, okay, I don't want to wait for this thing to form. I just want to take this small profit now. But if you want to be a Forex investor, or if you want to be someone that needs some good amount of money, so to speak, then you just be patient and then wait. Once your candle forms, you can get as high as 100 pips, 200 pips from just that small, So it depends on your style of trading. Some people are not patient. They feel, this $1 now, if I convert it, it's almost 500 and something naira. It's to buy pure water. It's to buy this one.
That's the perfect.
I mean, let me quickly take this one, Joe, So it depends. It all depends on. But one thing is, what we are talking about here is real money. If you are not patient, and then you just decide to jump in, and then whatever it was you were looking at on your chart was actually a false out or a false alarm, so to speak. It's a false breakout, and then the market turns and goes against you.
You lose.
You'll be at a very high risk.
So let's talk about currency commission. What does it mean?
Okay, so now there are different types of accounts in the foreign exchange world. Now there's the ECN account, there's the low spread account, there's the zero commission account. All of these accounts exist in the foreign exchange world. Depending on your style of trading, if you are a scalper, then you should go for the low spread account, because once the spreads are high, the odds are against you. You have to move in the direction, in profits, in the direction of the market to overcome that spread first before you can even see any profit for yourself.
Yep.
You understand? So if you are a scalper and all you're after is just 1 pip there, 2 pip there, the spread will defeat your purpose. So it's better to go for a zero spread or a low spread account for a scalper. But if you're a swing trader, you don't mind, you can wait. Like you now, you're busy and you feel, okay, let me just leave this thing to run. By the time you close for the day, okay, you've looked at the candle, you feel, oh, judging by this, I feel for the next maybe 2-3 days, this thing should sell. Then you open a sell position, throw the key in the well, and then wait for it. Maybe in 2 or 3 days time, come back and take your profit. Or you can set your take profit level and then allow the market to do its thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the commission.
No. The commission now comes in if you open an ECN account, for instance. Now, the fact that they are giving you very low spread, because your broker makes money from the spread, the bid price and the ask price, right? So the fact that they are giving you almost 0 to nothing spread on that account would make them charge you a commission. Now, commissions are very, very low. Some are as low as maybe 3 cents, you know, some are as low as 2 cents. The commissions are not really going to bore into your pocket or bore into your profit as such. But this is just a commission to say, okay, we are giving you at a giveaway price. We are allowing you to, take advantage of the market at almost the market price. We are not marking up, we are not adding anything to it. Because the way this thing is, let's say, for instance, now you have this phone, you decide to buy this phone, and then you want to sell it to him. You're not going to sell it at the same price you bought it, right? You had something, even if it's 50 naira, and say, okay, this is my own profit. It's the same thing that your brokers are doing. So that small thing they are adding is their own. They get the market price, at maybe from the market makers or from then they just put small something that is their own for giving you that platform. And then if you now say, okay, I don't want this your small something, just do it for me now, I'm going to buy so much from you, how much will you? And then you bargain. That's like an ECN account. You bargain with your broker, and then they give you this ECN account, but they will now say, okay, my commission, at least I'm giving you at a giveaway price, sure, you would pay me commission. So from that, your profit that you've made. And then the thing about commission is, whether you make profit or you make a loss on that particular position, you pay their commission. So if it's a profit, if it's a loss, you still pay your commission, because they've decided to give you at this price. It's an agreement. So whether you make profit or loss is none of their business. We've already told you and you said you want it. Now that we've given you, you have to pay us our commission. So even if it's a losing trade, the commission still counts and it gets deducted.
Okay. Last time you were here, you talked about the digital robot that assists, people in trading and all. All of these trading patterns, does the robot do that as well?
Yes, it does. It's all based on settings. Now, the robot itself is not just going to go into the market and say, I'm a robot, I want to buy and sell. No, you set it up. So you can choose to say, okay, what I want for this robot is for every 50 pips, take profit. Or for every 5 pips, take profit. So you've set it that way. Once you say 5 pips, that means for every 5 pips movement, the robot automatically takes profit. Whether you're there or not, it takes the profit.
So can I play the role of the robot? Because I'm well grounded, I understand the Forex world, I have all the information and I can trade very well. Can I take the place of the robot and get all the profits, the commission and everything?
As a matter of fact, every robot is built on someone's strategy.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
The robot will not just fall from the sky and say, I'm a robot. Someone came up with something. Maybe they decide to use the EMA or the moving average. These are all, indicators in the foreign exchange market. So they can say, okay, we want to use the moving average or price action, just anything. And then you build that robot based on that arrangement. So let's say, for instance, you say once it gets to EMA 50 or EMA 200, you should buy, or once the line crosses this and that, you can use.
So here in Nigeria, we need robots too.
Yes, I know people that are software engineers into this. You just go to them and tell them, okay, this is my strategy. I have a strategy of Bollinger Bands and RSI and stochastic. So once my Bollinger is at, once the lines cross and maybe I'm having a divergence and this and that, okay, or once my stochastic is at maybe 80, please, I want to buy at that point, or I want to sell, or once my RSI is above 70, I want to sell, or I want to buy. Just tell them what you can say, okay, I'm doing counter trend trading. Just tell them give them the idea, and then they go ahead and build it based on what you've provided you know, the information you provided, and then you backtest it, maybe with a demo account, to be sure that whatever it is they've built for you is not going to start. Currently, I'm actually backtesting one bot. As at yesterday, I placed that bot on BTC USD, and when I just opened it, you know, these things can be distracting at times, especially now that Saturdays and Sundays tradings are still going on. Unlike when with normal currencies, just Monday to Friday. But with cryptocurrency, Saturdays, Sunday, the cryptocurrency market is open 247. The foreign exchange market is open 245. While cryptocurrency is 247. So Sunday, Saturday, the cryptocurrency market is still opened and you can still trade. So I was actually tempted to just flip my phone and see. And then I was shocked when I saw the bot. Actually, between yesterday and today, I can categorically tell you it has taken nothing less than 500 trades. I was shocked.
I know if we give you the whole of today, you will have so much to say and you will continue talking, but we're pressed for time and we have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Vera Clement, financial market analyst at Pacific Union Africa. Thank you for enlightening us, as always.
Thank you. Thank you.